So what I'm about to show you is 100% the official English dub of Alya Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian. It's become quite a popular anime as of late. I made a post on this late last night, and it's quickly gaining traction, as you can see, with 4.1 million views on it. 64k likes, not including the retweets, quote retweets, etc. Look at those bookmarks, by the way. I wonder why people are bookmarking this. But anyways, I want to play the first few seconds of this, and then we're going to discuss what's really going on here, and, if this is a good thing or bad thing, etc. So, you're about to hear an English dub. This could be the first time in years you have heard an English dub of an anime. So, let's dive head first into this.
Ohio, my Oni-chan.
Well, it was good up until you gave me the world's rudest awakening.
Come on, your cute little sister is waking you up with love and affection. Be happier.
Yeah, you're not spinning this to be anything but wrong. Now please get off me.
I'm sorry, well...
Before I play anymore, can we acknowledge just how perfect amount of cringe this little clip has? Like, let me explain this, okay? So, if this is your first time ever watching any form of content of Alya Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, you're probably gonna be like, why is she speaking Japanese in an English dub? Like, saying Ohio Oni-chan, saying something like that. Like, why? Why is she saying that when it's supposed to be an English dub? Well, if you have watched the Japanese sub, the original, language for the series, in this scene, in the actual Japanese voiced, you'll actually hear this character here, the sister character, actually say, "Good morning, my brother," in English. She says it actually in English in the official Japanese voice acting. And so the fact that the dub does basically the same thing, but instead of doing the English for the scene, but Japanese, like, Ohio Oni-chan, it is such a perfect way to localize the voice acting that I feel like anyone that understands the message or context here for the original sub to also now this dub is going to really appreciate the effort just for that scene that was put in. And I'm just going to say that I know people, it's like apples and oranges comparing dub and sub, etc. It's a debate as old as time itself. People saying the dub is better than the sub is better than dub, etc., etc. I'm not here to fully get into that, but what I will say is that with a lot of controversies that Crunchyroll has done as of late, this overall is a very good PR moment for them. They actually adapted a series with a proper English dub that in fact properly gives context to what the original intent was, and they spin it with a little bit of a localization that makes sense. For instance, allowing her to speak in Japanese instead of English. I really appreciate that. It's because this character, if she was, let's say, speaking English in the actual story, she probably would say, "Ohio Oni-chan," instead of saying, "Good morning, my brother." So, I really like that. I don't know, just this, I don't defend Crunchyroll a lot, but I will say, whoever the team was that decided to put this type of voice acting in this, this type of dub, etc. for it, they did a good job. It's selecting the scriptwriter for this, like how the dub would be done, because I want more stuff like this. And, like, if you're going to do localization, you're going to change things, make it make sense in context to the joke, etc. And this right here, I fully am happy with. Now, before we go any further as well, I want you to hear a little bit more of the scene. They actually somehow made this scene that is just straight up really down bad in the Japanese even sound worse in English dub. And not in a bad way, I guess, but more or less on the gooner side of things. And you know what? I'm just, let's play the clip. Let's just play it.
Did you just tell your sister to help you get off?
There you go, putting words in my mouth.
Fine. You're such a spoil sport. Next time I'll act like a tentacle monster and sit under your bed, waiting to grab your legs as you wake up.
Switching to another hentai genre, huh? Now please get out of my room.
But why? You pop a boner on me?
Die.
Bro. I don't know how they managed to make the actual dub sound even more down bad than the sub. Like, it is actually crazy. Maybe it's because it is my native language. Hearing it in English just makes it sound a hell of a lot worse. But I want to remind everybody, this sequence right here, this is between brother and sister. We're not talking about step siblings within manga and anime. They're officially blood related. It's just like, bro, they're channeling that Andy and Leyley energy for this episode. Whoever this voice actress is that is doing the dub for her, you got to imagine, she was given this script, okay? Like, she was sat down at a meeting table, okay? Like, all the voice actors, etc. were sat down, and she was given this script that she had to read, and when she's like, I'm gonna have to say this with my voice for this show. I would pay to see the behind-the-scenes moments of her trying to say this line with a straight face. I would love to see some behind-the-scenes footage of that. Like, Crunchyroll, you have a good moment here to have some really good PR to really get the community kind of on your side after the fiasco of removing your comment section and doing all sorts of controversial stuff as of late. You have a moment here to really do good by the anime and manga community by potentially showcasing behind-the-scenes stuff. I would love to see this because, once again, whoever is behind this for Crunchyroll that is doing the dub, they need to do more. They need to do more of this for going on forward with anime when it comes to English dubs, because this is absolutely amazing. Regardless if you disagree with the content, okay, I'm just going to say that. It doesn't matter if you disagree with the content that is within this episode. The point of the matter is that for Crunchyroll to dub this without pushing any modern audience type mumbo jumbo in this type of stuff, keeping it literally on point to the actual original Japanese, but going even a step further to make it kind of sound even more down bad, but in a way that doesn't necessarily destroy any of the original source. I appreciate that. I really do. And so I do hope that whoever did this, they get the praises they deserve. I really wish, this is one of those times where I wish I could see the comment section here just to see what people would say about this dub. I really wish I could, but obviously we cannot. But with that being said though, it is definitely very telling just how down bad people are for this sister character when you just take a look at these bookmarks for this brief clip I posted late last night. Pretty funny, honestly, but makes sense. I mean, great character overall. She is literally a menace and a chaos gremlin itself. She is just so chaotic. I love her as a character, and anytime she's in a scene, you know she's about to cause some problems, and I love it. She is just such a fun character on screen. She honestly steals the show. She really does. Like, she really steals the show, even though the show is obviously about Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russians. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me your thoughts, how you felt about the dub. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Be honest in the comments below. I'm legitimately curious to see what you guys think. But, yeah. See you guys later. Chibi out.